Alright, if you're watching, we're doing a stream for Retro Spaceball here. I was doing some earlier and the bitrate was a little bit funky, and hopefully this is a little bit better for you. As you can see, I have a phone as a webcam now. Quality is probably not the best, but you can see what I look like at least, and it might help. I don't know, worth a shot. Anyways, to play the game, and alright, I'm going to fix the audio here so we don't get any doubling over. Sorry, I forgot to do this earlier. So just take a second. And the stream looks pretty good as far as on Twitch. It's this telling me that it's decent. Looks like the bitrate is stable. Okay, so I'm gonna play some game. Alright, so a few things I need to do here. I need to make sure that this is covered, because it looks like you can shoot it in there. You can't. Maybe I'll put like a do not enter sign on it or something like that. So that way I don't need to put any more stupid text in. I like the green. I added that to the dash earlier. I like that. It's a little bright, but I kind of like it. This graphics here looks bad. I should probably fix that. I mean, there's a lot of graphical errors, but I want to take care of the big ones because I want to make a new build. I want to get it up. And alright, so that portal needs to be moved. There's a lot of things. I did fix the shield generator so that's animated. It's green now, but if I get hit, it'll blink. Oh, didn't get hit there. So now I'm hit, it's blinking. Over here where my mouse is, it's blinking. So if I get my ship over there, yeah, it just refilled my ship. And the ball goes behind that pipe, which is something I need to fix. Yeah. There's that graphical error with the sprite, which I mentioned earlier. While the bullets are going behind the wall there. I never noticed that because my ship's usually above it. The top. Top is fine. It's just the bottom here. Alright, so I'm just gonna start taking care of this stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna open up the scene. In this pile of stuff. Tutorial scene. Alright, so I gotta make art for that. What can I do without making art? This stuff needs to be moved. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of the graphics objects and just move them back a bit. And this one too. Just grabbing the art, not the colliders or anything like that. So if this is too far, if this art over here is too far, so is this, so take care of that. Here I'm just moving the sprites again, not the colliders or anything, so it doesn't matter too much since it's going to be flattened. They don't need to be completely aligned on the z-axis, but we do want to make sure we're not moving the obstacle, we're just moving the sprites. This is going to fix the graphics so the bullets don't pass behind, they'll pass in front. So that's taken care of. Now this, fix this. This stuff here, the tutorial stuff that jumps in, these ones don't look good when they jump in. It's hard to zoom in, so that's probably the reason why it doesn't look good. Tell that just needs to move over like a pixel. And that should fix that. So now I need to make some art because I really need that pipe covered. Else is pretty good. Oh, and this portal. We want to move that. There's so much crap piled up here. Just gonna search for the portal. Alright, so that's good. I'm going to save that, and then we're going to open up our Piskel here. This is where I'm doing all my pixel art. Imports. To opening. Alright, there it is. So now we're just going to make a cap for it, essentially. So I can delete all of the, all of that. I get my mirror tool and hold Alt, Shift. I'm doing it wrong. For some reason, when you hit Alt, it doesn't always work. What is going on there? Yeah, see, it's using like a instead of using the other one, it's using color picker. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense there. This is working. Oop. And so essentially I'm just going to use what's already there and then draw over it. So I have the size and the shape. Just getting along the edges so I can go back later. Just kind of be more careless, be less careful. The stream gets kind of quiet, I'm sorry. I have some music I could throw on, but just a second. Not planning on doing a whole bunch of pixel art the rest of the stream today. I'm just trying to get as much as I can done and just be quick. Alright, so I'm going to make another layer, and I'm going to get the line tool out. And I also kind of need the palette that I had before, so I'm actually going to import the same file. And, oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I want a PNG file. It's on a hard drive, so it takes a second to load. So I'm just going to grab any one of these. And we don't want to resize the image. Let's try that. What did that do? Okay, so that just, it put the whole sprite sheet in there, that's fine. I'm just going to delete everything else we don't need. Because we're just using it for colors. And then I'm also going to resize everything back to 64. Alright, so there we have it. We've got our opening, and then we've got our blinky, stroby bordered layer. Alright, so let's get the colors, because that's what we need. Strobing is bothering me. Alright, so we need O. So this is going to be the lightest color, besides the blinky stuff. We're going to go back to this layer. You know, the blinking is bothering me so much, I'm just going to copy and paste this layer. And here. And just get rid of that, because the blinking was really bothering me. So here we have that. We're going to move it down, so that way we can draw on top of it on our new layer. And really, we could draw, yeah, this will be fine. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to make a line. This is a good spot to straight line. I was thinking that it was symmetrical. see what happens. It works. It just doesn't seem right. Alright, so if we just start with dots, maybe this will be better. That looks better, actually. I mean, it's got this weird warble to it, but... Alright, so I'm gonna go back to this layer and grab a darker color. And I'm just making an outline here. Outline, grab another color. This time we'll start on the inside. Grab the line tool again. Alright, so let me just continue down the road. And I'm still just kind of guessing on what I'm doing here. Not exactly sure. So this is where we should add the blinkings. I don't like how thin it gets right in the middle. Oops. That looks good. You know what? We were going to make it so it doesn't blink. So yeah, I'm going to make them dark. This dark is good. It looks funny here. Alright, so I'm gonna go this color then. And if we can't see this later, we can always make adjustments. But it's hard to tell because of the background. Oh, did I already draw a line? I did. This is one of those things that it's like gonna need to be done before it looks good. Just so you know. It's starting to look decent. It's smaller. So then we need like some circles. These circles will do. Just gonna make it this color. Again, if I don't like it later, I can always change the color. Better view here. Sometimes it's good to elevate your head when you're looking at a monitor to see the correct colors. Because if you look at the angle of the monitor, it's going to change the color. Alright, so that'll be good. Wow. Thought I had the line tool. Wrong tool again. Actually, I could use a paint bucket here. There we go. It needs another circle, or like a square or something. There we go again. That's right. Separate. There we go. Oop. Alright, we're getting closer. Wow, there's something really wrong with this. Oh, it's the background. I don't have to worry about that. This guy is too high or something like that. Because it's rotated. Oh, I could just rotate it. There we go. Perfect. What do we need here? Dark side. Still looks funny, but that's alright. Oh no, that's not alright. That's not what we want. Because it is not symmetrical. Top to bottom, it's only symmetrical right to left. So we want to make sure that it's traced, basically. Alright. Is that right? No. There we go. No, the first one was right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's getting there. It still looks a lot like a hole though, so we need to lighten the colors a bit. Okay, so let's take care of this mid-tone here. That looks pretty decent. Alright, so now this darker tone. I'm just going to do the same thing. We're going to make it more cyan and lighten it up. It needs to be darker because it is the outline. It's pretty decent. Alright, so now we need to throw some of this green back in there. Just going to use the line tool. like it, but some type of border or something around these dark spots. So I'm gonna use this color, but I'm gonna make it darker. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Alright. Didn't mean to get so excited there, but why not? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Some of this here. It's weird that it goes right to the edge there, but not there. Alright, so now it needs some of these bolt looking. It's like that looks pretty decent. It's getting there. See if I can fit another. It's good, but it needs some more of this bright green. It's the same on both sides. What can I do? This, maybe. This. Yeah. Still looks a little off. Whoa. Something ain't right with that line. Is it dark? Dark curve to it. Oh, it doesn't get lost. That actually helps quite a bit. What's going on here? That looks better than it did. Let's see over here. This guy. So as you can see, pixel art can be kind of finicky. It's easy to run out of space. So you could always increase the size, but as well start over. So that way you can it's also a good idea to count by 4s if you're using pixel art, because your overall size is going to be divisible by 4. So I think that works. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this layer. We don't need it. Get rid of that layer. And this is all we need. We're just going to put it right on top. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to save it. We're going to call it closed. Or let's just call it cap. Save as. Fiscal native, that's what I wanted. Fiscal native. RSB. Now we need to export. So now we go into our scene. We're already in the scene, and on the wrong window. So here, I'm just gonna put a cap on this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. Oh, we gotta put it in Unity. Oh. Where is it? Sprites. Level. And we're just gonna open up the folder. Cap in there. Now it's starting to bother me. Always gotta stretch. Okay, we're gonna set that file up for 2D UI, single sprite, full rect. Bilinear, we want none. That should take care of that. So now, where did that thing go? Here it is. We're just going to change that. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'm just working on my game, trying to get as much done as possible. Try to get a new build up. Got a whole bunch of new people playing the game, and they're all telling me, "Hey, fix this, fix this." I'm like, I already fixed some of that. I just haven't uploaded it yet. So, gonna get as much as I can done. And hopefully it's to everyone's liking. Okay, gotta get zoomed in there. The reason why it doesn't fit right away is because it's on a rotated object. So I'm just visually putting it. So let's rotate it. Perfect. What the fuck is going on outside? Yeah, I can hear you. People just don't give a shit. The paper thin walls here. Alright. So that looks good, except that now it's mirrored. So let's mirror it. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, so the next step is that we need it to disappear when the player ball. Here, I'll show you how it works. Well, we don't necessarily need to do this because the way the level's set up, we can kind of get by. But if someone was like really testing things out, they could find that so now it reads like you can't get in there, so that's good. I'm thinking about making it not blink. Oh shit. Always throwing the ball the wrong way. I'm cooking some chicken in a crock pot and it smells amazing. Alright, so now it's gonna fall. And it fell into the hole. But as you saw it come out the other side here, the cap didn't open when the ball came out. Now, like I said, we don't need to do that, but I kind of want to. So I'm going to find the script for the tube, teleport tube script. And this will be easy. We'll just make a new public game object. And so when it transforms the position, it's simply going to basically do the same thing that we did with the shield generator. So I'm just going to find that, and we're just going to basically copy and paste this. Transport to, alright, so we need that right there. That's my chicken. I should probably stir it. Give me 1 second, I'm going to stir my chicken. It's over there. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me get my apps back on here. Not that I need them, there's no audio. Yeah. Okay. So here we've got shield gen graph, but we don't want to call it that. We want to call it something useful. So we're going to call it yeah, tube open. And then we also don't want that. We're going to call it tube timer. So now we need to make a float for that. Spelled wrong. Okay. Tube timer, and then we don't want that. We want tube cap. That's what this is supposed to be. Okay. And then we need to call the function. So we're going to do that here. It'll be start coroutine. And then the name of the coroutine, which is tube. Oh wait, we need a, and then tube open, and then we need that, and then that. That should take care of that. And double check here. I tend to forget things. Alright, so tube start coroutine. Yes, that's everything looks good. Alright. So now, oh, we need to assign some things here. So we're going to find our tube, which is probably tube, something like that. Tube entrance 1. No, we want tube entrance. Okay, not sure which one. This is the one we want. Alright, so there should be a script somewhere. There's the script. Okay, so we're going to say tube cap. It's going to be the tube cap. So, of course, somewhere else. drag it away from all the rest of its sisters, because that's just way too confusing. Okay, and we're gonna put it in the exit. So now we're going to script, put the cap on, and we're gonna give it 0.3. So this should work now. Oh. Ah. Such a challenging game, come on. No. Go in. And of course, I go past the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the pinball and shove it in the hole. Alright, now but we'll watch it as I do it here. We're going to take a look at the cap here. So unpause, and there it comes out. Woo! Now it looked bad, if you notice, so we're going to fix that next. All that needs to happen is that needs to move back. Probably this one too. There we go. So now, I think, I'm not positive, I think the ball, yeah, the ball hits it and bounces away from it, so that's nice. And I'm just going to drop it into the hole. That shot it really far. Now the thing is that it still maintains its force. And it also sets it inside of a collider. So there's a couple glitches, a couple bugs that need to be worked out later. Yeah, so as you can see, that could be an issue. Oh. Okay, and it's not putting it back on. So that's the next step. To put that in front of that and then paste it behind it and say true, which is what I was trying to do. I just wrote it wrong. Okay. And then we can make the timer a little bit longer, I believe, too, but let's test it. Alright, why isn't it coming back? Let's fix this here. Trans tube timer. Why would that not be working? Let's see. It's true. Yeah, that's supposed to be working. Did I not save it? I didn't save it. How to save? Always save. Okay, I'm gonna grab the pinball object if I can find it. And we're just gonna put it. And let's see what it does now. That was too quick. Okay, so that's okay. It's working at least. So we're gonna find entrance. We're gonna change the time to 1. Find that pinball again. There it is. Let's see what happens this time. Oh. So the thing was still in front. So it's to go. So does this. Alright, one more time. I'm gonna throw it in the hole. And it pops out the other side. I don't understand. The ball was still behind it. Okay, so maybe we need more time. It should also kill the collider. But the collider... What is the collider? So there's the collider. Okay, so I'm going to take the art out of the collider. And I'm going to have it kill the collider and its children. Yeah, both of its children. But really the only thing I care about is the... So, oh, I'm moving it in the play mode. Maybe that's what I did before. Alright, so that's too far. That should be good. And yeah, it's not supposed to be. That should be fine. Oh, that's the reason. Alright, so... Well, that'll just stay there. That'll be fine. Okay. So because this ball is in front of the ball, that's the issue. It really doesn't need to be, though, because the ball can't go through it. But that's the way that it is, so I'm just going to leave it the way that it is for now. Alright, so... One other thing that I wanted to do. What's the one other thing I wanted to do? Oh, change the color. That's right. Excuse me. Alright, so to... Oh, I was in play mode. So... It's the wrong one. So this one's going to stay in, and this one's going to go out. There. And this is going to be that. And this should look better. Now it should look better. And it looks much, much better. It works the way that it's supposed to. The collider doesn't get in the way. The timing is perfect. Alright, that's perfect. That works for me. Alright, so now we gotta make sure that the other tube works too. So there's a quick shortcut. That instead of dragging it into the hole, just drag the ball up this time. Oh, I need to give it more energy first, otherwise the bad guys will kill it. Alright, so now that it's full, this. So let's see if it works. So get through some errors because we didn't assign anything, but it still worked. And the graphics look better. But we do want a cap on there, so let's take care of that. You can't go back in the tube, so we're just gonna select things from the game. Alright, so we're just gonna duplicate that. And I want to find exit 2. So I'm just gonna search here, close that. Don't want that stuff all the way past the level. So much level. Probably should collapse that before I drag and drop it, but what you can do. Alright, so now there's our. So I'm just gonna put that over there. I'm gonna call it 2, so it's not confusing. Alright, so now we've got our extra cap, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna put that on 2. And we're gonna do one of these numbers. Move to view, and it's like. Alright, now again, we're gonna need to take away the rotation. Just eyeball it here. And that'll do. Okay, so then we have tube entrance 2. Now this is a prefab, so it's got the cap on it. So all we gotta do is put the cap in there, and we'll give it the same time, which was what, 1 second, I think. 1 second. So there, that should work now. So now that the rough edges are polished a little bit, they're still wet. This animation bothers the hell out of me. I'll fix that later. I don't really care that much about it. I've already fixed it in Fiscal. So as you can see, there's some definite graphical errors. Just things that I haven't gotten to yet. I built the level really. It seems to be working. Well, this shield generator is working. This one's not. So let's let's maybe mess with that. Okay, so shield gen. Yeah, just gen zone. What's the issue here? Huh. Yeah, that one's not working, but the other one is. That's weird. Alright, so that's our issue. For some reason, shield gen not needed the animation change or something. So we'll just hit record. Sprite we need. I think it's this one. So that should fix that. So it's green. And this one's green. Cool. I'm thinking it's good for build. I really want people to play the newest version. I'll keep updating it, obviously, probably every 2 weeks or so. But this is good enough. I mean, there's a lot of changes that aren't in the last version, so I think everything is good. I kind of want to double check some things. I think I already did, actually. So I'm just going to load up the other scenes and make sure that everything looks good. So first let me see how it looks in here. The player, I want to make sure all the attributes line up. Stamina increased rate is 0.5. Wait time is 0.5. Yeah, I think everything else should be fine. Scene, excuse me, scene 4 is second level. They're not really ordered properly. They are in the game. Okay, so let's take a look. 200, 200, 600 to 4.5. Everything looks the same so far. Okay, so this needs to be 0.55. Power-ups are all the same. Player health is the same. Death, all that stuff's the same. All that stuff's good. Okay, so we want to make sure that all of the rates are at 5 or 0.55. So save that. I'm just gonna start it. Player. Okay, so see, 0.55 is going to speed up the bullets just ever so slightly, but it's going to make a huge difference. And people have been saying that the game's a little slow, so player, that one's already changed, so we don't need to save. So it's 6.5, 5.5. Alright. I need to stir my chicken again, it's getting And it looks like the chicken's pretty much done, so that's good. Did I already change this one? Let's see. This one needs to be 5. Okay. Should fix everything. So right now it's set up for a computer, so might as well just start there. Let's take a look at the build settings. Build a WebGL. Might as well. So this is what version are we at? 7.7.5. Oops, I gotta make a folder. So if you ever built for WebGL in Unity, it can take some time. It's not exactly the fastest process. In fact, when I first started doing it, I thought that it froze, and I like shut it down and restarted it and tried it again and thought it froze again and tried again and tried again, and finally I looked it up online and there's a whole bunch of other people doing the same frickin' thing that I did, because it looks like it's moving fast. It's like, oh, it's almost done, and then all of a sudden it hits this one thing that just takes a long time to do. So this is a good time to get a stretch in. Alright. This is the part. This is where I thought that it was frozen. Yeah, this is it. Building native binary. I ended up searching IL2CPP and I was like, why does it freeze there? And there was a whole bunch of other people that were like, why does it freeze there? But yeah, it's not actually frozen, it's just the way that it does. Not a lot of conversation on the chat today. few people watching. If you're watching this on Periscope or one of the other channels that I broadcast to, you should try Twitch. It's pretty dope. Pretty nice community of people on there. Lots of developers. Just a huge creative group of like artists and digital artists, fine artists, just about any type of art. Even like cross stitching and stuff like that. And and of course, people streaming games. Periscope is pretty cool, but there's a lot of random stuff on there. I mean, if you like random shit, it's cool. But if you want to talk to me, I'm not paying attention to the chat on Periscope, unfortunately. So sometimes I'll follow people, but I don't know. I pay attention to it, just not as much attention. Lots of people on Periscope. I noticed there was like 46 viewers of one of my videos. So I was like, whoa, that's cool. Not to mention they watched, like, someone was watching nearly the whole time. So that's pretty awesome. That doesn't always happen on Twitch. So it's nice to have that, you know, that backup. Like right now, there's no one on Twitch, so I could very easily feel like I'm talking to myself, but I'm not sure if someone's watching on Periscope. In fact, someone probably is watching on Periscope, and if they're not watching now, there's a good chance that they will be a few seconds from now. So I don't feel like I'm talking to myself that way, so that's cool. I've been streaming to Facebook as well, but you know, it's got its own issues. It's not as easy to do cross-platform. Facebook. Been having issues with the bitrate and stuff when I try to use 2 different instances of OBS, and I don't want to pay Restream. I'm not making any money. But yeah, like I said, building to WebGL, time-consuming process. So it's a good idea to have like something to do. Stretch, totally. Maybe get some exercise in. Take a jog around the block or something. It could take 10 minutes or so. But me, I'm getting kind of hungry. It's like lunchtime, totally lunchtime. So I'm gonna get some food here, and yeah, probably be done before I'm done eating. look, it's done. Perfect. So I'm gonna drag this over here now, and got audio. Nice, nice. All right. And just for shits and giggles, I am gonna take a look at Periscope here. And it doesn't tell me if people are viewing or not. That's cool. Alright, so we're gonna test the game here. Okay, so that looks bad, huh? What you gonna do? Alright, come on now. Gonna test the thing, and it tests fine. Yeah, I can't cheat in the web, so I have to just play through. Come on. Give me a break. Oh, you know, I didn't put the graphics in on the other levels for the dash. And that would be something really easy to do. And that's why it's a good idea to build it to PC rather than WebGL first, because it's much faster. I don't know how I feel about the placement of that portal either. Oh, that looks bad. That looks so bad. Didn't think about that when I did it. Alright, so there's a couple things that need to be fixed already. As well just start on that. Alright. Let's see here. First thing I'm gonna do is fix that portal, because that's just gonna bother the fuck out of me. Shit. Alright. Portal to lower it. Can't be too low. Just gonna put it like right there. There we go. So I should fix that. We're gonna go to scene. I'm just gonna go down the line. So here, just gonna update the graphics. Player graphics dash R is going to get dash R graphics is going to get dash R2. Dash L graphics is going to get dash L2. That's all we need to do. We just need to do it for every scene here. Alright, and that's only because it's not a prefab. player graphics, gonna do R L save. Next. Player graphics -R -L save. We're on 4, we're going to 5. Grab the player graphics -R -L save. 6 player graphics -R -L save, and we're good. So that should take care of that. There's no shield generators in any other levels yet, so that's fine. There was one level that was a little bit too difficult. Which one was that? This one? So what I can do is make this level just a little less difficult. So I'm just going to grab this Annie square, duplicate it, and I'm just going to put a couple of them down there. You know what, that's too low. I'm going to bring them up a bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to test it real quick. And it didn't seem to help too much. But it does, in a way it does. But I want it to be lower now. Changed my mind. Just like that. So it can still land right in between, but you know, you gotta be pretty bad at the game to let that happen. So bounces, yeah, see, that makes it a lot easier. Gives you some time. Oh, you know, there was one other thing that I don't want to forget. And that's in the start scene. We're going to find the control menu. This one. And I'm just going to add a text element because I'm lazy. All of this is built in the art, and it doesn't necessarily need to be. Okay, so I'm just going to drag that out of the button so it's not confusing. We'll keep dash left or right, or hold space bar. It's terrible. That. Maybe some parentheses. spacebar. I think that works. This just to make sure that it's centered. And this will work for now. Alright. So I'm positive now. Well, I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure that that's everything that I need to do. So I'm just doing that again. Alright. Build settings. To build to WebGL again, even though it takes forever. But hopefully this time I got it right. I'm almost positive that I got it right this time. And I got my food. It's all cooled down now. It's like potatoes, chicken, and onions and garlic. Tasty. Nice. So maybe it is a good time for some tunage. Alright, gonna find some tunes. Find tunes. Kinda in the mood for some humanity. Here's one from 2012. February 10th, 2012. And Humanity is a group compiled of me and Frank Smith, and sometimes some other people, but mostly me and Frank. Sometimes we had Ryan Nelson was in the band for a little bit. Mike Stover jammed with us for a bit. I'm trying to think, who is in the band here? I think it's my ex-girlfriend, Rebecca. Pardon me for eating in front of you. I'm starving. I could turn off the webcam and the mic, but would it make that big of a difference? So, I can't put my finger on who all is playing here. I'm playing the bass. Frank's playing the drums. I bet it's Ryan Nelson on guitar. Unless it's me on guitar and someone else on bass. So close. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now this one I probably should have taken out some of the enemies at the top, but nah, they don't break the game, they just make it act funny. The reason why there were so many enemies at the top is because it was a test to see, you know, what would happen if you had a whole bunch of enemies. And it's kind of fun, so I never took it out, but now it's like, I know what happens. It makes the game, you know, go crazy for a little bit. But it does not break the game, which was what the test was about. That was the issue. Okay, so it can break the game if you're not careful. Okay. So there's some blocks missing on the top of this level. All right. Yep. Well, sometimes you'll have that. I should probably fix that. Granted, we just sat here and built the whole thing, but alright, I'm gonna make some adjustments on this. So these squares were there, but then they disappeared. They appear there now. Control Z. What? You gotta be shitting me. That's hilarious. I haven't gotten one of these in a long time. Well, luckily you gotta like save all the time anyways. I kinda wanna test the web build again. Is there something else I gotta do? Huh. Doesn't want to load in that browser. Okay. Well, I guess we might as well fix the issue that we were having, that I was having. Alright, so back to scene 1. Killing some of these guys. Just crash it again. Okay, so deleting an object and doing Control-Z is enough to crash Unity for some reason. Now if that's not frustrating, I don't know what it is. So no Control-Z this time. Okay, so there's our issue. Things are disappearing based on the viewport. That cannot be good. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that these things way not aligned. So I'm just gonna move it. Wow, yeah. How that happened. Holy cow, all of them. Okay. So that should take care of this. What's the rest of them? Just give me every single one. Where's the rest? Oh, good. Looking weird. Okay, I've got enemies selected as well. That's not cool. What the hell happened there? Yeah. I don't know how this got so fucked up. Shit. Sure as hell doesn't make sense. This is really bad. It's gonna fucking that shit. Give me back my level. I don't understand. What the hell is going on there? Okay. Cool, I still got one. Alright. This should work a little better. And here, the music is, it was never started because it starts at the start scene. Dead. What the fuck? I don't get it. Did I do the same thing again? Did, didn't I? That's so fucking weird. Alright. Fuck those. Level. the fuck is going on with this? Yeah, that makes tons of fucking sense. I have a feeling it's because it's a prefab that it's giving me all of this fucking annoyance. Let's see. Come on. There. That's the pinball Z. That's where it needs to be. Now that should fix the issue. Yeah. Nice. I don't know why that was giving me so much trouble. Does that look ugly? Alright. But why are they staggered? Oh, I know, because I'm using that stupid V. And it's staggering. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Where are the enemies at? Well, the enemies seem to work, so I'm not gonna play with them. Time to test it. Yeah, it worked. Nice. It hit the bricks, bounced off. Perfect. And it's behind every. Yeah, that looks great. Alright, so now I think it's actually time to build. And let's try this again. I'm gonna make a salad or something real quick. Alright, so it looks like it worked. Cool. Nice. Play that level. So level 3. Level 2. I want to test this level 2. This is what I'm still playing. Oh, spread. Oh, there's the bad guy that's hidden. That's good. I think there's actually 2. We're placed first. Oh. farthest round. Oh, this level's still pretty hard. Oh no! Oh. Well. It shot up there, but it came back. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why that would happen. One thing I could think of is that it was just had too much force and went through the collider, but then stopped inside the collider, and then the force brought it back down because it's got gravity. So it worked better that time. Feeling a little bit more confident. I think that's good. I'm gonna put it up. Alright, so let's make a PC build next. Alright. And this one's gonna be like done. It's taking a second on the music, but it is a 5-minute track and it's a WAV file, so non-compressed. this is gonna take a second. Well, it's almost done. I still need to finish my salad though. I'm fucking starving. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see here. So it looks a little uglier, the web build, right off the bat, but that's okay. I don't really care that much. It's getting better. At one point, this black like ended. Great shot. Alright, so I'm happy with it. Next is the Android. So we're gonna switch platforms. But there's a whole bunch of shit that I need to do to make it work for that. So you know what? I was gonna put some vinegar in. Sorry about that, I just forgot an ingredient in my salad. Gotta have the vinaigrette. Alright, now that looks tasty. Oh, and hemp seed as well. Alright, now that's salad. Alright, close that out. We're going. Okay, so we're on scene 1. We're going to first the canvas. We're going to change it to scale with screen size. That's number 1. Number 2, game panel. We're going to change it from to what's next? There's a whole bunch of stuff I have to do. I made a checklist at one point. Or I started making a checklist. Yeah, UI shield. So alright, so we need to change in the game manager. Alright, so the score can stay the same. It's something else here. Got pretty close to putting the audio for the player death in there, but that'll make it on the next build. What I need to fix is in the player. So what I'm doing here is I'm changing the GUI elements, because I've got two different copies, essentially, one mobile and one for computer. Now they're not copies, they're different, which is why I need them to change. Alright, so we've got this. So shield amount and that should actually take care of it. But I gotta do it on every scene. So scene, canvas, change from constant to scale the screen. Go game panel, turn off, computer, turn on mobile. Better make a note of that. Alright, so we've done that. Next thing we need to do is we need to go to the player objects, find the first one is, did we do that one? That one seems to be correct, strangely. It's not going to work. Shield amount. Okay, so that was correct before. Alright, well, I did not want to hit that button. Next one, canvas size, scale screen, player. Okay. Need to do the game panel, mobile. And what that does is it puts the buttons on the screen. Can't see them now, but they're right there, so they are there. Alright, and here Apparently that one doesn't need to be changed. This one does. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kills amount. Save. 4, we're moving to this. Scale the screen. Game panel. Mobile, not computer. Open the mobile up. User interfaces. Player. Step 1. Power up text. 2, 3, 6. Shield amount. Kills amount. And that should be good. Save the scene. We're on 5, we're moving to 6. Canvas, do the same, jump, scale, and game panel, mobile, on, computer, mobile, user interfaces, skills, shield, player. Just moving along here. It's like that, but it is. Alright, so player text, or power up text 1. Thanks for watching. I'm just setting up the mobile build for my game here. I just made a new WebGL build and a new PC build. After we get this mobile one up, I'm just going to put it on the itch and it will be up. That there. Kill interface. So what I'm doing here is I'm just changing everything so it'll work with the setup for mobile. It'll scale to the screen size, so if you have a tablet, it'll make it big. If you have a little phone, it'll shrink it. And then the UI elements are different for the computer versus the mobile. So that's what I made changes here. And that's why there's duplicates of the panels. Okay, so then we're gonna go to scene 7. Save that. Canvas, we're going to change it to scaled screen. We're going to go to the game panel. We're going to turn on mobile, turn off computer. We're going to open that up, open all that up, go to the player. Shield amount apparently doesn't matter, but this stuff does. Pick up, power up 1. And this stuff is a little bit tedious to do. Especially since I'm going to have to do it for every level, every time I build it. So, shield amounts, kills amounts, and that should do it. So I mean, it's not extremely time consuming. It's just a little bit of a pain in the ass, you know. But it's worth it to have it work on cross-platform like this. What is this error? Where is this coming from even? Zone error. the hell's going on here now? That's the issue. So I'm gonna go to the build settings, I'm going to go to my Android, and I'm gonna build it for Android. To call it 5. Alright. So I'm gonna continue eating my salad while this builds. Oh, I need my phone plugged into it. Sorry. Now my phone is my webcam. You'll just have to bear with me here. I want other USB options. Sorry if this looks funny. Alright. So it's building, and I'm gonna have to play it on my phone. Feel free to join in on chat. No one said anything to me today at all. As you can see, it's finishing right now. So it should be booting up on my phone any second now. Sorry if everything goes sideways. And the game started. So I'm going to play it for a little bit here. And it's fucked up. Forgot to do one thing. And that was the start scene here. Need to change the canvas there too. Pretty sure that's it. We're just gonna save over the old one. Yes. So it killed the webcam, but I'll bring it back up later. Everyone, thanks for watching. Just building my game to mobile right now, and then it's going to be up on itch.io, so you can download it on your Android device, you can download it on a PC, or you can play it on a web browser. So it'll work on any computer if they got a web browser, as long as they got like Firefox or Chrome or Edge or whatever they use today. And play on the web build, you can download it, or you can play it on your PC. And I appreciate any feedback. If you guys have feedback for me, I'd love to hear it. Alright, the game's starting on my phone. And it looks much better. And it's got the music. Buttons work. Perfect. This is dope. And this is the first time I've played this build on a phone, so I'm pretty happy with it. Alright. So I guess the next thing to do would be to make a video of it so I can show it off to my friends. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna double check to make sure that the level warp button works. And it looks like it works. Gonna blast level here. Everything looks great. Just checking the volume. Cool. Alright, so I'm happy with it. Awesome. That is great. Let's see if I can set the webcam back up here. What did I do? This button again. Alright, so that should fix that. Alright. Sorry about looking at my feet or whatever I was aimed at. Should be working now. Check. And it's not working. Oh, because I hit the minus button. Can't minus out. Alright, so yeah, we got the web build, got the Android build, and we got the PC build. Now we're gonna put it on itch. So I'm just gonna log in real quick. And there's no point in hiding this here. So here's all the different builds that have been going from the start. Just gonna start adding it. Alright, so upload files. And of course it's on the last thing I uploaded. We want to go to, I'm not even sure where I built those files to. A good spot would be my documents, Unity files, Retro Spaceball, builds. That's a good spot for it. Okay, yeah, and here we are. Alright, so first thing we need is see, you know what, I need to compress these files. Alright, so we're gonna go to our builds folder. Alright, so we don't need to compress the Android file. I can upload that. I wasn't thinking. Alright. Back to that, back to that, Android. Okay. New folder. Where did I build it to? Should be in this Android folder, but it ain't. Maybe it's on my hard drive. Nope, those are all old ones. So, a good way to find out is to just pretend like we're gonna build it again. Okay, so put it on the desktop. That's one spot for it. And it's not there. Oh, builds. There we go. 7.5. Nice. Oh, I need to compress those other ones. Alright, so find my builds folder. Builds folder. This builds folder. Alright, and we got our Alpha 7.5. Should be like a send. There we go. And then we'll go up a level. Same thing there. And now we can upload. Alright, I'm excited to have this web build up. So this one is executable for Windows. I can hide the other one now. So we got our Android, we got our WebGL, and we got our PC. Alright, so that looks good. We're gonna save it. Nice. Viewport size is good, everything's good. Let's check out the page. I'm excited, super excited. If you guys want to check it out, head over to rickoakland.itch.io/retro-space-ball and you can play it for free. You can also download the Android or the PC Windows build and jam it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. If you do, I totally want some feedback. I'm trying to make it as good as possible, and I need your help. Yeah, I'm also trying to build a team and a community around it, so like, if you find it inspiring, let me know. I'd love to have you on the team. If you don't feel like there's something you could do, let me know anyways, and maybe I could come up with something. There's tons of ways that I could be helped. I mean, I need all types of help. I need marketing help. I need community help. I need just about everything. I need art. I need sound. I need people playing the game. Like, I need feedback. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could do it all myself, but it's gonna make a better game if people get involved. If I'm the only one playing it, it's gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop doing it eventually. I'm just gonna stop sharing it. I mean, if no one wants to play it, no one wants to play it. Luckily, people are playing it. Just about every day I'm getting someone new to play it, so that's cool. Probably more like 2 or 3 people, really. And then also I'm getting people to return every time I get a new build out, so that's awesome. whole lot of people chatting it. I imagine it's because there's probably some non-English people speaking and or non-English speaking people watching, and that's cool. I'm totally like all about other countries because I pretty much hate my own country. Not that I don't like the country, I just really don't like politics and what's going on with it. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, people in my country still believe that voting makes a difference, like that it's not screwed up. I'm sorry, it's screwed up. Hell, I mean, there's proof that it's screwed up. There's evidence that it's screwed up, and then there's also just the fact that it's never worked. So there's that. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that other countries have the same issues. I don't think voting has been a working thing for like a couple thousand, 3,000 years maybe? 4,000 years? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably been a vote that worked. That wasn't corrupt, but pretty sure most of the votes that ever existed, even in ancient times, were corrupt. So for someone to sit here and be like, oh, you should have voted. No. You should fuck right off. The worst part is that all of our relations with other countries is all fucked up now too, so no one even wants to adopt Americans. You know, we couldn't even go to another country to live. We need to like really have a reason to go to other countries to live, to become a citizen. I mean, Canada doesn't want us. We're neighbors, you know? I loved Canada. I thought Canada was great when I went. But you didn't need a passport back then, and now you do. Speaking of which, my passport is out of date. And the only other country besides Canada I've been to was Italy. It was fucking awesome. And oh my gosh, it's like, when you travel across the seas, there's a whole other world over there that no one lets you know exists while you're in America. Americans don't talk about other countries. In fact, most Americans haven't been outside the country. You go on the media, they don't talk about what's going on outside. And if they do, they present it in the worst way possible to make you not want to leave. It's fucking stupid. You know, Italy has been... I mean, seriously, I saw a well that was dug in 300 BC by Etruscans. And, let's face it, it works in Europe because it's been there. It's been working. They've figured it out a long time ago how to make things work. Don't get me wrong, there's issues. There's always issues. Far less than what I'm dealing with here in America. Alright, well, I'm super excited for this. I can't go without sharing it, so gotta at least let my friends on Facebook know. Heyo. Heyo. if it probably will. Oh, that works. Share the link here. No, I'm gonna wait till someone comments or something, because I feel like it gets more reach if you don't put a link. I think I'm gonna share it to a group. I haven't done that yet, so this is kind of a big step for me. I'm gonna start small though and go with the beginners group. No promotion. Okay, so it will only let me use the big group. But I know they're all mean there, so I don't want to put it there yet. Because they're mean. They're ruthless. They're like, you know, it's about you're taking their money. And I'm not. I mean, it's a free game, but if it takes off, I could be taking their money. There was one other group that I know no one uses, so I'm not too afraid there. So what was that? I cannot remember what the fuck it's called. I think it's just promo. No, that's the promote your indie game. There we go. Extraneous posts. This group to post about your indie game. No tutorials, game assets, articles, or outside links. Okay. itch.io, retro space ball. Gotta have the smiley face. Otherwise, they don't know you're happy. They'll just assume that you're mad. Some bullshit. Approve my post. There was one other one. Where was that? It was like else was there? There was one like media. Game promoters. Huh. I don't know if I'm part of this group. Wow, there's only 4 people in the group. Or 4 people in the that like the page. Yeah. Okay. Well, should be. How do I get to my groups? Submit your game, that's what it is. This is like half of my day here. Trying to talk to people online, talking them into playing my game. Hey, please play my game. I'm just kidding, it's not like that. But pretty much, it can be like that. Okay, I just updated my projects. Feedback is one word. Alright. Feeling pretty good about that. Yeah. No one gives a shit on my page though. He's got South Park. What is that? I don't even know. Looks like some superhero game. I don't know that one either. Dark Souls. I'm just gonna spam kind of relentlessly here. Who's that? Yeah, what kind of phone he has? He probably doesn't want to play it. Wow, sucks to be her. I don't even know who plays my game anymore. Yeah. I don't know, I gave that dude help on Unity. But must sound too spammy. This guy can get 168, but if I put my shit there, I wouldn't get nothing. I don't know, next week I'll try it. Indie game development feedback. I need feedback. Hey, Jenny's on there. Oh. I really don't like this Daniel guy though. He's always spamming his shit and fucking like he's got bots on his Instagram that like every post he retweets every post I do. I don't fucking know the guy. Well, I do know the guy. I know that he's a scam artist. He pretends to market games, but he's really just marketing himself. Like the first time I heard of him was like when I first moved to Arizona. I'd only been here for like a week, and I started watching one of his streams. I was like, oh yeah, these people are trying to help market indie games. I might want to follow that and see what's going on. And the more I followed it, the more I realized it was stupid. This guy's always fighting. Hey, Ricky liked it. Nice. And I guarantee if I would have put the link on there first, then he wouldn't have seen it. Because if you put a link on your Facebook post, it just gets... They don't even see it. No one sees it. It'll just go empty. I am excited though. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. Very cool. Right on. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. We're like 3.5 hours deep. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Check out my game. Please check out my game. Please hit me up with some feedback. If you play it and you don't like it, tell me. I need to know. If you play it and you love it, tell me. If you can't think of any feedback, just tell me that you played it. That's good. I super appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You know, I mean, I've been dreaming of becoming a game developer since I was a little kid. So the fact that I'm doing it now, it's a dream come true, even though I'm not making any money. I don't even mind that I'm not making money. I'm living my dream. Yeah, some people probably never understand, but that's okay. The money can come later, or it can come not at all, and I'm still gonna enjoy being a game developer. Please, please, please play my game. Let me know what you think. Peace. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your day, enjoy your new year. I'm probably gonna stream some more before the new year, but that's alright. I will see you on the other side. Peace out, everybody. Later.